Welcome back to Nighthawk Gaming. Today we are having a look at Rogue Legacy 2, just dropped on to the PlayStation Plus collection. And as it turns out, only just released onto the PlayStation platform as well. It has been out for a little while on the Xbox platform. Follow up to a 2013 game, Rogue Legacy, obviously the same name there. And certainly really enjoyed the original. As it does say in the name, it is a rogue-like game. And the twist to this one is you've got to sort of battle your way through an ever-changing dungeon depending on the level that you are playing through, or the time that you're playing through. And when you do, in fact, die on a run-through, your ancestor is the one that takes over for the next run, and then you can sort of upgrade your path as you go. And the first one was did put a lot of time into it. It was a fun little game. It was a good pick up and play that you can sort of go through it and play. Each run sort of takes, depending on how far you get, but it can take 10, 15, 20 minutes. And it does have that addictive little nature of I've upgraded my character. Let's just do one more little run through the castle, however you want to pronounce that. And while we're waiting for this one to jump through, just a reminder to like and subscribe to the channel. We're here in our infancy, and anything that you can throw our way certainly does help us. And jump down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on this game, and or if you played the original version of a Rogue Legacy. Certainly a nice looking little platformer there, and the as I said, pretty straightforward sort of game that you sort of play through. And the idea is that you want to collect as many coins as you can, because you can carry those through to your next run through. And pretty easy to control as well. It must be said, it's not the hardest game. You've basically got jump, and you have got the attack buttons there. But you can L and down. There we go. Going to bounce off, and away we go. So as I was saying, it was I got a little ahead of myself. It was a fairly easy game to control, but just adding some extra little tricks and movements in there from the original, which is always good, just mixing it up a little bit. Nothing up there. So I think from memory, what does end up happening is you after your first run through, when you do perish there, you do get to basically a starting point at the start of the castle, and that's where you can level up and upgrade, and that was certainly the case in the first game. So we will see if that is in fact the rundown of number 2. There we go. On the ground, R2 to dash. There we go. change those, but we will keep those for the time being. Let's see, I wonder if contact damage can be disabled in house rules. No, we need that. So the map there, we don't have a map, but that will come into play a bit later on when we do start getting into that replayability section of it. So this must be, in a sense, the new start area, it would seem like. So we'll see how we go. Although that might just be the restart area, we'll have a look. And you can see, one being a road-like game, there is going to be different paths through the castle you can take. So if we look at the map up the top right corner, you can see the yellow little slashes at the top of the map. That is another area that we can get ourselves through. One thing you get used to is that touch damage. And the different enemies, that, so the little one here that we just encountered does have a different moveset. Let's see what's here. Left, but it will be interesting to see what does happen when we die and when we do go to this. Ooh, back myself in the corner. Finding out sooner rather than later, unless we can knock old boy out here. One more hit will do it, and away we go. We got another one coming out. And that'll do it. So, as you can see there, Lady Kirsten being slain by McRib. It shows you your path where you've gone, the enemies that you battled, and then what you get to keep on your next battle through. So 230 coins there, and then you do get to choose your next one, and then it'll have different classes and it will have different abilities as well. So your traits there, so that one you're not sure, you have to play as them to reveal the trait, and that'll be an ongoing thing. Once you've unlocked it, you'll know what that is for next time. And again, fungal spread, we haven't done that one yet, so we don't know what that is, or the magic 8 ball. So which one are you going to go with? So, and then it'll also have different weapons as well. So I'll go with this one, and we'll go through and see where it does in fact throw us back to. where that starting area is. Very reminiscent, it must be said. So the skill tree. So cost is 50, and we've got enough for that. A healthy traits now give gold modifiers. Let's grab that one. So we've unlocked that. Now we've got the offshore bank account. Find tax loopholes and save on the Karen's levy. So that's the how much money you in fact lose, and then you can unlock a different class there. So we might do that for our next run through, so you can get a different class. What have we got here? Foundation. So we've still got 130 left. So we can't afford that one. Can't afford that one, and we can get. No, we can't get that because we need. You'll probably carry most projectiles pass through walls. So it looks like it's a little bit of a different style. So we're going to pay the toll. So this is where you want to spend all your money before you go back, because what will happen is you have to give your gold back over. You'll start back at 0. So whatever money you've got, you really want to spend in that upgrading your mansion there, and you can see, and here we are back to that starting locale. It does show the path of the. So there you go. You can angle it. So if you just use the left thumbstick, it will angle it before you let go. So let's try that one again. This. Oh, you weren't supposed to jump, you clown. Whichever way you're facing, and point in that general direction. And it does come in handy, a bit of food there. Help us going. Take that thing out. Well, I want to anyway, but no. Just going to bounce around and keep our eye out for it. There we go. Let's get the chest there. So I've got a fair bit of coin. What are we up to now? 306. So not a bad starting point. It'll certainly give us a bit more. Here we go. There's a chest there, and it's just a matter of getting to it. Oh. Not done it quick enough. Oh, so there it goes. There was a condition attached to it that you couldn't lose any health. So we did lose health. We did lose our ability to get access to that chest. Shoot that down through there. There we go. That's going to help. You cannot get us. Oh. Shield. Chest up here. What do we got this one? Leather cape blueprint. And some silver. Good little pickup. Good little pickup there. Challenge puzzle, no jumping. What's there? Oh, yeah, we're going to get up there without jumping. I've got no idea how you do that, unless there's a skill that you need to unlock at some point, but it's not going to happen. One leather weapon. I'll sort of backtrack a little bit because we've been through some of this area but found ourselves at a dead end, so back we go. Now I do recall in the first game that there is some areas where you can find like a little teleportation type thing to get you back to an area that you've previously been to, but not seen that as of yet. Oh, jeez, we need some health here. There's something out of these ones. No, bit of coin. Gain a blessing of strength. Last attack reduces cooldown and is a critical strike. Doesn't that cost us any? No, but we did get that. Ah, there we go. So we switched out our bow and arrow for. So I'm going to try that just right now, given the health situation we find ourselves in, for a set of swords there, or daggers, whatever you want to call them. Not overly powerful, it wouldn't suggest. Ooh, I don't know what that was going to be, but how do you get out of there? Oh. There we go. So that's a couple of run-throughs, as I said, of Rogue Legacy 2. Really excited to get back into this one. I haven't played it since the original. Let's just have a quick look before we go as to what is that, a lightning storm, pacifist, minimalist. Let's go with this one. See what that lightning is, and before we jump in it, we'll just see what other unlocks we can get back in our upgrade skill tree here. So we need to get one of these first. A good unlock the blacksmith. The blueprints from him, he'll strain his tired bones in order to craft the most exquisite armaments ever seen. So we're getting a few things built up here. We've got 565 gold left, and as I said at the start, you really want to spend as much as you can. Training dummy, this one was the Enchantress. Let's have a look at the Enchantress. Find runes for and she can imbue you with magical power. Gain the ability to siphon life from your foes, redirect damage, and improve your magical repertoire. And then the next one up there is the mastery rank, but what we'll do is try and get ourselves a little bit more health. And here we got sandpits. Unlock the Valkyries, unlock barbarians, unlock mages, and that would be for practice. Doubles the program. Let's just spend the rest of our money getting some health up before we jump back into it. Passive is 60% less HP and you can't deal damage. Yeah, okay, this is going to be great. Let's see if the blacksmith can give us a little bit of something. Blueprints, charge your money to make them win-win. I win because I get free blueprints, and then I win again because I get a customer. So we did get some of that leather weapon. So you can change out your weapons there. We won't do that right now. Let's check out what this pacifist does. And then we do have the enchantress. So we've got the runestones. Lifesteal runestone is one we do have. Restore health for every enemy defeated, scales with strength. So we'll have a look at that for next time. Let's jump in. Before we do a bunk out, let's just have a look. I want to see where this pacifist route takes us with the peace sign that he's waving around. Cannot defeat enemies. So it looks like at this point you will just be jumping around. Although there is a bit of gold to be had there. Woo. If I can find myself out of the pit now. Let's see where we are. Does do nothing. Well, this may well be a quick run, because we are literally just going to be jumping around, avoiding everything we can. Oh, we've got the spikes on the top. What do we get out of here? Coinage. Oh, there is a bit of coin to be had using this route. So it might not be actually too bad for early going in the game to use the pacifist, because you do seem to be getting quite a good amount of gold pickups. And here we go. Found a new area as well. Fish and Dry Lake. Additional 20% gold. Sealed off indefinitely. You can restore the sun. So it doesn't look like we can get down there at this point. This is one of those ones I was talking about before, where you can jump back to a previous area that you have already been to, and we pick the same one we just left. So you can, rather than having to backtrack large areas like that, you can in fact just jump back to an area that you have already gone. We are back at the start, so we might leave it there as a bit of a quick look at Rogue Legacy 2 here on Nighthawk Gaming. I can't wait to spend some more time with it. Love the first one, as I've mentioned numerous times, and it would be great to get back into this one. And if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, it is one of the June games as well. Other than that, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe. Help us grow this young channel here. Otherwise, until next time, thanks for watching. This has been Nighthawk Gaming.